I need my mobile to use the machine. I'll need to use my mobile to make a purchase. Out of order. Please purchase your tickets at the ticket office. So typical. There's only chewing gum left. I don't even like gum. Every pack comes with a special Watty sticker. Okay, that's something. The ticket office is closed. Of course. This just isn't my day. Hello? Anyone there? No, of course not. That would be too easy. I think most everyone here works for Watty Corp.
Watty City was built by Watty Corp. There's no place like it. It's safe, clean, and everyone's part of the happy Watty family. Everyone here works for Watty Corp in some capacity. There's zero unemployment.
Everyone's waiting for Watty Corp to reveal what Project Altera is all about. I think it's a new robot to replace the Wattilla. All eyes will be on Watty Corp in the very near future, I'm sure. My sister's working on Altera, but she won't tell me a thing about it. I've heard that the whole development team is under surveillance.
This is a one-company town, which means that everyone works for Watty Corp.
I wish I could find work over on the main campus, but you need to have very specific skills.
There's a walkway over to the other side of the canyon, but it's blocked by these turnstiles. Hello? Anyone there? No, of course not. That would be too easy. The ticket office is closed. Of course. This just isn't my day. Hey, there's a free sticker inside. It's empty. The dustbin automatically incinerates its contents every 10 minutes or so. It looks like he's waiting for someone.
Should be here by now.
Sumimasen?
Huh? Gomenasai. I thought you were someone else. I apologize.
Who did you think I was?
Huh? Oh, my fiancée, Yuriko. She's late. She's never this late. I tried calling her, but there was just static. Who am I kidding? She probably decided not to come.
I'm sure that's not the case. She was probably just held up somewhere.
You don't know her like I do. She's very fastidious. She would have called. No, I have neglected her one time too many, and now she's left me.
But
I can't wait for her anymore. I have to go.
it's a colourful sticker with a cartoon Wattilla on it. It says, "Chew you later." I don't get it. The sticker seems to hold the two pieces together well.
My daughter works over on the main campus, across the canyon. She's doing a lot of overtime. I haven't seen her in weeks.
I think most everyone here works for Watty Corp.
Without Watty Corp, This would be just another dreary industrial town. I wonder what Project Altera is all about. I hope it's some sort of sex robot. I've been waiting for an excuse to dump my wife.
She looks really sad. Hello there.
Oh, hello, miss.
My name's Zoe. What's yours?
Oh, I'm Rico, Miss Zoe-san.
Nice to meet you, Rico.
Nice to meet you, too.
Are you okay, Rico? You don't look very happy.
Oh, well, my big brother Ren was supposed to look after me while grandmother and my little brother Hiro went to the museum. But then Ren met this girl and he left me here by myself. Now Uba-san and Hiro are at the museum and I don't have a ticket.
That doesn't sound very nice of Ren.
He likes girls. More than he likes me, anyway.
Well, honey, that's men for you. Can't you just call your grandma?
I tried, but I can't get through. And since the machine is broken, I can't buy a ticket. So now I have to wait here until they come back.
Do you know how to get to the museum?
Oh, yes. You have to ride the cable car, but you need a ticket to do that.
Where can I buy a ticket?
The ticket office is closed on Sundays, and the machine is broken, so you can't.
I think most everyone here works for Watticorp. Hi, are you waiting for someone?
What? Yes. Oh, no. Not exactly. Someone was waiting for me, only he probably left already. I'm very late.
You had a date with your boyfriend to visit the museum?
How did you know?
He was here waiting for you, but he left a little while ago.
He did. Was he upset? Did he say anything?
He seemed to believe you weren't going to show up, and that it was all his fault.
Oh, no. I tried to get here in time, but my train was held up. I even tried to call, but there was only static. I didn't mean to do this to him.
It's not anyone's fault that you were delayed.
You're right, but he's been going through a lot at work lately. It's really affected his confidence, and I haven't been supportive enough. I knew I should have caught an earlier train.
If you tell him why you were so late, I'm sure he won't be upset.
I hope so. Thank you so much for the advice. I don't really have any way of showing my gratitude. But maybe you would like my ticket to the museum. I won't need it now.
Oh, that would be great. I've been trying to get one, but the machine's out of order and the ticket office is closed.
What a happy coincidence. Here you go, and thanks again.
Rico?
Yes? Oh, hello, Miss Zoe-san.
I managed to get hold of an extra ticket for you.
Oh, really? Thank you so much, Miss Zoe-san. Now I can go to the museum to find Uba-san and Hiro. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Welcome to Watticorp, inventors of the Watilla, the Bunny Bot, and the most popular and advanced entertainment technology in the world. Please take a seat and stand clear of the closing doors. We will be departing shortly. You're about to go on an exciting journey into the heart of Watticorp and experience the amazing history behind one of the planet's most successful corporations. From the Watti entertainment system to the Watilla and beyond, Watticorp has provided mankind with love, happiness, and billions of hours of entertainment. And in just a few months, Watti will unveil a revolution in home entertainment with the most exciting new product in our 200-year history, Project Altera. This is a great time to be part of our ever-expanding happy family. The future of entertainment is Watty bright. Please ensure that you have all your belongings with you when you leave the car. Enjoy your visit to the Watty Corp Museum.
Hey, so do you have a name for me?
The name. Told you I'd... Encryption. So, are you inside yet?
The line's even worse than before, Liv. I can barely hear you.
Hold on. Let me... There. I've switched us over to a classified eye channel. That should stabilize things quite a bit. Of course, the Eyes Agent software will also light up like a Christmas tree, so we need to be quick. Are you inside Watty Corp yet?
Working on it.
Atta girl. So, the person you need to get in touch with is one Damien Cavanaugh, with a C. And an A-U-G-H. And an A-V-A-N in the middle. Reza was in touch with Cavanaugh through Rio Kuruki, the dead girl in his apartment. Rio and Damien worked together.
I remember Reza talking to Rio on the phone when I last saw him. So Damien Cavanaugh's the source. How do I find him?
He's a resident of Watty City, but he's not currently on the wire. I believe Watty Corp's shielded. Mobiles won't work inside the main campus. If he's not on the wire, he must be at work. Either that or the static's messing things up.
We'll have to bet on the former, since I'm already heading into the lion's den. Where exactly does he work?
Don't know. I could dig into the Watty databank, but it might trigger some alarms. And we don't want to trigger any alarms, sweetie. I do know that Rio Kuruki worked as a systems analyst in biotech and that Cavanaugh's in software. I'll keep digging, and I'll send you a message if I find any more info on the guy. We should stick to just messages from now on. This connection's too risky, and the static's interfering with everything else.
Okay. I will find him. I have to find him.
Good luck, sweetie, and be careful. Shit, agents have locked on. Got to run.
Liv? Olivia? I hope she's okay.
What are you doing? Get away from there. That exhibit is very expensive. It's not meant to be touched.
Hero, what are you doing? I told him to keep his hands off the exhibit, sir. I apologize for my grandson's behavior.
You should do a better job of keeping your grandson in check, ma'am.
If you do that again, Hero, we're going straight home, and you're not getting any dessert tonight.
Before a more realistic, it had unlike.
He looks a bit glum. Hi there. Not a big talker, are you? Or maybe you're just shy. Okay. Touching the exhibits will trigger the alarm.
Please, ma'am, do not touch the exhibits.
Touching the exhibits will trigger the alarm.
The original Roboy has gone through many design changes in the past century. These two versions, from 2132 and 2159 respectively, were slight variations on Dr. Pete's original award-winning design. The row boy on the right-hand side of the display is still considered by some to be what is ultimate marriage between form and function.
Please stay away from the exhibits. If you touch them, the alarm goes off and I have to manually reset it.
The first bunny bot was 10 feet tall and weighed more than 300 kilograms. After several unfortunate casualties, of which Wattycorp has been completely absolved, a smaller and lighter version was put into production. The bunny bot has remained one of Wattycorp's most popular toy bots, and it's still being sold to happy children and concerned adults across the world today.
I shouldn't have let her drag me up here. She makes the worst choices. I could have been scuba diving in the Philippines right now. Who cares about that big announcement of theirs? It's all kid stuff anyway. I shouldn't have let her drag me up.
Little Big Cat was Wattycorp's first furry toy bot. Accompanied by a very popular animated show, The Amazing Adventures of Little Big Cat and Bob, it proved to be a huge success. The show ran for 8 years and ended with a very special episode where Bob, the reformed child murderer, killed, boiled, and ate Little Big Cat. Fans have been demanding the return of Little Big Cat, and Wattycorp is currently considering bringing this popular and twisted toy bot back to the market and to your screens. The 4th generation Watilla, introduced in 2198, has become the most successful toybot in history. With its complex emotional response system and friendly demeanor, the Watilla is a beloved friend and companion for billions of children and adults. What's next for Watty's favorite toybot? We aren't telling, but the future sure looks Watterific. Rowboy, seen here in its original version, was Wattycorp's 5th generation humanoid robot. Designed by Dr. Alvin Peets himself and released in 2104, it became an immediate bestseller. This particular design lasted for almost 20 years. Rowboy is known for his winning personality, his helpful attitude, and his dogged persistence. He is also known for being the first robot with ADHD.
She's enjoying herself.
I love coming to the museum. It's so clean and quiet, but I don't much care for the exhibits. They're too garish. I wanted to bring my grandson along for some culture, but he doesn't appear to be enjoying himself. I say his parents are to blame. They're too soft. My other grandson, Ren, is watching my granddaughter, Rico. They didn't want to come to the museum today. I don't understand why.
He looks just right for the job.
Enjoy your stay at the Wattycorp Museum, ma'am.
It's a biometric scanner, probably linked to some primary authentication mechanism, like a voice code or an access card.
Hey!
That door is for staff only.
Really? I'm sorry. I was, looking for a bathroom.
No bathroom, staff only. Sorry.
The only way I'm getting past that is if Olivia gives me a hand. Not literally, of course. That would be so wrong.
What are you doing here? Obazan told you to stay with Ren.
Yes, but Ren left me and I was all by myself. But then this nice lady helped me at...
Haha, you're such a crybaby.
Shut up, I am not a crybaby.
R2, crybaby, crybaby, crybaby.
Well, you wet your bed and you're afraid of the dark.
Liar, I'm not afraid of anything.
Yes, you are. You're afraid of everything and you're a chicken.
I'm not. I'll prove it.
Hey! Gojira! Gojira!
It won't budge. I'll need to wait until that bot comes back. It's a ventilation duct used by the bots to connect between different parts of the building. Someone forgot to close their locker. This is my chance. This is my chance. I'll have to hurry. Locked.
Who are you? Are you new?
I don't actually work here.
What? You're not supposed to be here.
She's not carrying anything useful. This looks very complicated. This looks very complicated. It's not responding. I think I have to use Liv's software again.
Please stop immediately, honored guest. Please, honored guest, do not leave the waiting area without an authorized escort. Thank you, and have a fulfilling and productive day.
This must be Damien Kavanagh's office, and that's the only person I see in here. So, Damien?
Hello, can I help you? Who?
Jericho.
Jesus, how did you... Wait, let me just...
What did you just do?
I made sure that this remains a private conversation. How did you get in here? This place is a bloody fortress.
I'm getting good at finding my way into impenetrable fortresses. I'm Zoe.
Damien Cav... You already know who I am, which I find sorely disturbing. I told Jericho that he couldn't talk to anyone about this. Did Jericho send you? I haven't been able to contact him.
Jericho's gone. Something's happened to him. But he left me enough info to locate you.
He's disappeared. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. What about Rio? She went to see Jericho 5 days ago.
Is she... Are you close?
We work together. Why? What's happened?
I think she's... dead.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. I'm in way over my head on this one. I shouldn't have asked her to go. What happened to her?
I don't know. I found her in Jericho's apartment. She was hooked up to this white plastic thing, and there were wires going into her head.
The dreamer.
What?
That's what it's called. A dreamer. It's not supposed to kill you.
I know. They hooked me up to one.
Who hooked you up to a dreamer?
2 girls. Twins. I don't know who they work for, but I'm guessing they're connected to your company.
I've seen them around. They work for Miss Gilmore, the president.
I think maybe they got to Rio as well. And they're after Jericho... after Reza. I was hoping he'd made it here.
I haven't heard from him since Thursday. Sorry. Rio rang me when she got into Casablanca and told me she'd met with Jericho.
That must have been right before... I found her in Jericho's apartment, and minutes later the Eye raided the place. I was arrested, but they let me go the next morning.
Is there anyone who isn't involved in this?
This? What? I decided to track Reza down in order to help him. He's my best friend. But I don't know what this is, or what I've gotten myself involved in. Now Reza's vanished, and you're the only lead I have left. Can you please just tell me what this is?
You don't know anything?
Only what I've picked up on the way here. Reza never shares his stories with me. I know that Waticorp is working on something, and that they've been testing it out on people in Newport. You called it the Dreamer. I know that the Dreamer is probably connected to the static somehow, and that is most likely what Reza was investigating in the first place. And I also know that Waticorp is keen to keep all of this under wraps. Keen enough to kill people. Apart from that, I have no idea who you are, what you've told Reza, what Rio was doing in his apartment, and what this Dreamer thing is all about. So you're going to have to fill me in, and I'm not leaving here until you do. I've come too far to go back now. If I can't help Reza, at least I want to know why. I want the truth.
Right. Well, okay. I understand you want the truth. I wish I could tell you. I'm putting myself at great risk here, Zoe. I don't know who you are. For all I know, you could be working for the corporation. And then again, if you do, I'm already done for anyway, so... You're right about all of it. Waticorp's working on something big. The Dreamer. It's a device that'll let you dream anything you've got a mind to dream. Lucid. Connects each Dreamer console with the central processor, Dreamcore. I used to work on the network code, the parts that link the Dreamers with DreamNet. When the problem appeared, my bosses asked me to head up the group charged with identifying the problem on this end, to weed out the bugs. What we discovered was that DreamNet was beginning to slip out of our control. There was a contamination, but it wasn't a bug. It wasn't internal. We figured someone had hacked into the network and introduced a virus or worm, something sneaky and adaptable. It didn't take me long to realize there was a link between the static and our problems. The static wasn't the cause, it was the effect. Whatever had infiltrated DreamNet was, for lack of a better word, leaking out onto the wire, causing glitches and system crashes. When I told my supervisors, I was instructed to not ask any questions and to just keep working on the problem. So I did what they told me, but at the same time I started digging deeper on my own. And that's when I met Rio. She was working with the biological systems that run our code and operates DreamNet, the central processor known as Dreamcore. She'd been digging too, and like me, she'd reached an impasse. So we started working together to identify and nail down the contamination. We figured that sooner or later the static would be traced back to Waticorp, and then we'd be out of a job. Besides, it was getting serious. People were dying. So we kept digging, and then one day, about a week ago, we discovered something that changed everything. We discovered the truth behind Project Alchera, behind DreamNet, behind the Dreamers. Wadi isn't making these things to entertain people. They're making them to spy on and to control people. DreamNet was designed to record people's dreams, and Dreamcore was designed to analyze them. Waticorp can extract private and personal information about anyone who's ever been connected to a Dreamer. And that's just the beginning. By feeding data back through the Dreamer, they can plant thoughts, instructions, even hypnotic suggestions in people's heads. DreamNet is the biggest brainwashing experiment of all time, disguised as mindless entertainment.
And now someone's hacking into it.
What? Oh, right, exactly. Someone's trying to take control of the network, the most dangerous weapon of all time. Rio and I, we realized we had to tell someone, but we also knew that the corporation would do anything to protect their secret. If we went to the media, we'd be dead. We had to find someone with the guts to expose Wati, while protecting our identities.
The hand that bites.
Who better to expose this conspiracy than Jericho and his notorious feed? We knew he wouldn't be afraid to go up against Waticorp. So we got in touch, and then Rio went over to Casablanca to meet him. She brought a prototype Dreamer with her to prove we weren't crazy. We knew the risk, but what else could we do? And now... I can't believe Rio's dead. And Jericho. I'm afraid that if nothing's done, this'll keep escalating. The static will get worse. DreamNet will be hijacked, or the corporation will launch the Dreamer. Anywhere you turn it, it's bad. Real bad.
This is... And you're sure about this, Damien? It sounds like science fiction.
The people behind it seem to believe that it's possible. And the Dreamer works. I've tried it many times. It's incredible. Like nothing you've ever experienced.
But to know that they have free access to your innermost thoughts...
I won't use it again, that's for sure. Not with everything I know now.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it since I first realized what was happening. The static's starting to kill people. And if the Dreamer launches, I don't want to think about what might happen then. So yes, something can probably be done, but I can't do it by myself. The plan was for Rio to help me when she got back from Casablanca. I don't know who else to trust. So I'm a bit stuck.
You can trust me.
Yeah, I know, but you're not... I can't just ask... Why would you want to help?
Why? How can I not help? I may not be any closer to finding Reza, but at least I can do my part in exposing this conspiracy.
It's too dangerous. You could get caught. Or worse.
If you knew what I'd been through these past few days, you wouldn't say that. Whatever it is you need me to do, I'll do it.
Are you sure?
Damien, we don't have a choice. This is what Reza was doing. He was taking a stand. He was risking his life to expose Waticorp. I can't run away from this one. I have to do this. For Reza. For everyone. For myself.
Shit, someone's coming. You need to hide quickly.
Mr. Kavanaugh? I'm sorry to disturb you, sir, but have you seen anyone on this floor in the last hour or so?
No. What's going on?
A woman from administration was knocked out cold by someone. She didn't see who did it, but she got a nasty bruise.
Are you serious?
It's been a crazy day. Maybe she just slipped and fell, but we gotta check. So nothing?
Sorry, I've been at my console all day and I haven't seen anyone.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Kavanaugh. You have a good evening now.
That was close. Do you have any idea what he was talking about?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm not proud of what I did, but it's not like I had much choice.
Jesus, I guess you do know how to take care of yourself. And it sounds like you've thought this one through. Okay, if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Well, you've definitely arrived in the nick of time. If we're doing this, we have to do it now.
Just tell me what we're doing. I'm ready.
Okay, good. So we need evidence. We need to know where the intrusion is coming from, and we need to stop the static from causing any more damage.
So how do we do all that?
I have to stay here. This is the only place I can access the system from. You, on the other hand, you're going on a long hike into the Wati Caves. From the time I open this door, you have 30 minutes to make it down to minus 58. That shouldn't be too hard. At least you don't have to go up. Yet.
I'm fit.
You definitely look it. Okay, one moment. All right, Zoe. So you know what to do.
I go down to sub-level 58. In exactly half an hour from now, you'll disengage the alarm, and I'll open the door.
Remember that once you're through, the door will be tagged for maintenance by the security systems. If you open it again before the scheduled time, we're screwed.
I got that.
And the rest of it?
I got it. All of it.
Good. Keep in mind that I can't call you while we're inside the building, so we won't be in touch until this is over. Best of luck, Zoe.
Thanks, Damien. You too.